Peace, 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 y'all. It's your boy ActionFiggySkinny here again with another quick hit review. Today we've got listen, everyone who's trying to complete this team has been waiting for this figure. And today we got, as you can see, the DarkAvengers Warbird or Moonstone or whatever you want to call her, but I'm quite excited for this fig because we finally have we're just one fig away. One fig away, which the figure is already announced, and that is Dagon, that's coming out this year. We're one fig away from completing the DarkAvengers. So, you know what I mean, to my team completing. I love it. So, without further ado, let's get into this thing. We're about to see what's in this box. Woo! Quick look at the box. We have her character fig in the box. Looks good. 2 heads, hands, great. Side has a picture of Dark Warbird or Captain Marvel from the comics, as she was portrayed by Moonstone. Navy blue, we're going to talk about that. And the back reads, under the leadership of Norman Osborn, Moonstone is recruited to imitate the hero Carol Danvers in the malevolent group of Dark Avengers. This photo is suggestive as hell, so whoever drew that, shouts to you. Also, relax. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's get into this fig, yo! Okay, so fresh out the box, this fig looks dope. Kind of like it, you know. A few things I like, a few things I don't like. She comes with those standard open hands. And this head sculpt, which looks nice. You can't really get any movement out of it. Articulation is standard for this new body, though there's no moving forward on the top part. You have to basically use all of this to use for moving forward. And that's pretty much that. The elbows work, double jointed elbows. Those work, as you can see. Double jointed knees, those work. She does not touch the back, but that's okay because I'm not looking for my figs to do that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. One thing I didn't really love about this is that, the suit, it's clearly black and red, right? There's no hint of blue. There's not even an accent. This is clearly black and red. I kind of wish that this was, the gloves, the part here, this part, and all that, the boots. It's supposed to be blue. It could have been a blue Iron Patriot's blue, like this blue. Could have been a blue like that. And that would have worked. Would have been great. But they didn't do that. Don't know why they didn't do that. I imagine it's due to them probably going to be releasing a classic retro carded Miss Marvel at some point. But I mean, that's my only irk about this fig and the deco really, is that the black part should be blue and it's not, and it's annoying, and that bothers me. So yeah, you're gonna lose points. But that's okay. Let's get into the accessories on this fig. Alright, so in terms of accessories, she doesn't come with much. She comes with these 2 magic effects that we've seen before. They're very, yeah, okay. I'm kind of tired of these. I've been getting a lot of things for Cyclops, so I'm hoping we get some new ones for our magic users, power-based users, blast effects, but not something like balls that attach to the hand, because these are fairly new. I think they premiered these with the, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Baron Van Strucker figure, and I'm already kind of tired of them. So yeah. She also comes with 2 fists. Left and right, all right, you know what I mean, shake and bake type thing, and this evil head, which is cool. I'm gonna move out of the way so you can see it more with the light. I like this, and I'm gonna pose her with this. Actually, you know what, let's just swap this on right now because I want to get, but then, see what I mean? Yeah, let's do that, because then after this I'm gonna do comparisons. So let's swap this on her head and put the fists on, because that's what I'm gonna have her pose on the shelf, I think. Or maybe with her powers, because Moonstone was more, yeah, probably with the powers, but yeah, let's see. Let's do this. Woo, let's go. So there she is with the power effects attached to the open hands with the alternate head on. And we're going to show her with the fist on with the same effects, or probably not. Yeah, just put the fist. Throw the fist on. And there she is with the fist on with the powers, looks like she's charging them joints. And, looks cool. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep her pose on the shelf with the fist, one open, one closed. I'm not exactly sure, but I like the potential here, and I definitely like this head sculpt over the second one. I mean, first one, whatever you want to call it. This one, between the 2, I feel like this one I'm going to put on my original Warbird, like so, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's how I'm going to do that. All right, Let's get into comparisons while we're here, though. First up, you know, let's compare her to her counterpart, which these match up very well. Again, as I said, I'm going to take the... Right now, they have a different shade of blonde. That's what differentiates these two. Like, the shade of blonde and kind of the skin tone. This Danvers here has a, like, lighter, more matted color. And this one is more, like, pinkish to the skin tone. That is more glossy. So, like, that is the difference. Her hair color, that is a darker, more sun-based yellow. I'm going to use this. Darker, more sun-based yellow over here. And then this is, like, a paler, pastel-y, like, sun yellow. So like I like if I could, I would do some swapping out here, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a comparison between these two. Let's get into some other characters real quick. Just to revisit this quickly, sorry about that, guys. I know, you know, we're pressed for time here, but I just noticed that, okay, this body, her top goes deeper, right? Sorry about my arm again, yes. Versus her, which doesn't really move. So that leads me to believe that the tops are different. They have a different upper torso. The lower half, I believe, is the same, or I think, no, the lower half. Okay, so this is a different torso altogether, because this one is thinner versus this one being bigger a little bit. And again, see what I mean? Like, this is thicker than this, and the deeper cuts, and so on and so forth. We're going to zoom in there, because I wanted y'all to really see that. That is weird to me, that they would do that. I don't know why. They could have just went with the exact same body, but they chose to not do that. I guess maybe they didn't want, like, I believe this is the Black Widow body, and this is a thinner version of it, but with an upper torso that doesn't really move too much. I see. Well, okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into comparisons with other figs then, because that's weird. Also, yeah, different neck joint too. This is your classic disc peg here, as you can see, the classic disc, and then on this one, it's their new like ball joint thing, which gives you no real movement, versus this that gives you movement. And for two characters that will be flying, you'd want this one versus this one. Again, my rant is over about the neck joints and so on, but it's just something to know, because, yeah, I don't know, I just noticed that. All to say, comparisons. All right, so quickly with the comparisons, we're going to get into the first one, which I'm going to throw up against the recently released Iron Patriot from the Cabal 3-pack. She looked kind of good up against that, you know, super good up against him, you know what I mean? Like, look at these two. What she had blue. Why didn't she have blue? They could give her the blue with the blue. It'd be great. It would be super good. Very, you know, America. Yeah, but you know, why? Just to release a retro one later. It's crazy. I don't understand. Up against her next. I'm sorry. I'm going nuts, guys. We got Norman Osborn, my makeshift Norman Osborn. This is the Norman Osborn head that came in this 3-pack, but I threw it on top of the body of one of those like Yakuza guys from that 2-pack that came with Mr. Negative, and that's what I've been using them for ever since. Never actually, like, you know, a gang member. Speaking of Norman Osborn, Spider-Man came out today. I gotta watch that 3rd episode. How do you guys feel about the show? Let me know in the comments below. That rhymed. Didn't mean it to, but you know, anyways. Yeah, so these two comparisons look pretty cool. Take these guys out of the way. We're gonna throw her up against the biggie boy here. Big boy Blackout. He was just like super menacing. Like, this guy, I love this fig. But you know, Blackout, super nice, super dope. Let's zoom it on in, get her up against his mom, which is the Queen of the Underworld, Lilith, I believe her name is. Yeah. Like, the character design on this is super crazy, very 90s, but that's what she looks like up against them. He is definitely going on my MVC shelf. His tail is so big. They say it's bendy wire, but I don't believe that, because it's not bending anywhere. That thing doesn't move. But yeah, there she is with that. Let's put her up against friend of the show, Magneto. Real quick, I know you were gonna fall. I knew. I tried to save it, but it didn't happen. Throw up against Magneto. Throw up against your boy Logan. See what these two look like together. real quick. Take Logan out the way. Magneto out the way. Let's put it up against Joe Fix-It. Looking super big over there. You know, I know Punisher's in the back, and you guys are like, why don't you do a Punisher? I'm waiting for that. And this Luke Cage, that just like should never have happened. I'm just not happy with this Luke Cage. It's been in my basement ever since like opening it. I don't know. They could have done much better with that fig, and they didn't. But that's what they look like together. And then lastly, oh man, gotta put you back up. Let's throw up against old Frank here. Frank's gonna be a staple of this. You know, he's just gonna be a part of this all the time. Yeah, my boy Frank Castle, the Punisher. That is great. They look awesome. Super cool. So yeah, let's get into my final thoughts on this fig. Final thoughts. So overall, I'm giving this fig an 8 out of 10. Because, yeah, other than the lack of blue in this decor and the decoration of it, or even like, you know, slight tints on blue, maybe some hints would have been nice. I like the fact that, she matches up well with this Carol Danvers. This Carol Danvers gets higher rating though because she actually has like a torso that can move up and like move a lot, which is versus this one. But oh yeah, she also loses points for not including a classic Captain or Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel head sculpt. They could have just done that and then just knocked it out of the park, and it would have been great. 10 on 10 fig. But I know that they're probably going to release a retro carded version later on with all the happy-go-lucky stuff, and maybe some new power effects and some light blue or a blue in the shading of this black and, you know, red. I want some more, you know, maybe they'll probably give us some more popping red and like a solid like yellowish gold instead of this gold paint on the chest, and then some blue boots and blue gloves and blue accents, and they'll put that on a retro card. And if you're not thinking of that, guys, I just gave you a free idea, so you guys can send some checks over to my address, hit my, you know, and we'll figure it out, guys. But yeah, overall 8 on 10. And if you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a like. You know what I mean? Like, it helps the channel. Leave some comments. It also helps the channel. Share it with your friends and your buddies and all that stuff that also like toy reviews and stuff. Because I'm just, you know, I'm a little witty channel just trying to on the come up. You know what I mean? And yeah, thank you for watching. Keep fit, have fun, keep collecting. Go and get yourself this fig if you feel like you want to go and get this fig, because it's a nice one, but it's going to go fast and you're not going to be able to find it, because that's how these ones go. This one and the Target one was like pretty rare, and like like you don't really see it out there that much, not in the wild, at least not around me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.